Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. This is an excerpt from my script, the Janidogo. I begin using the preface. Love is a beautiful thing, seen everywhere plus everywhere not seen. Sometimes it has challenges, the biggest being the lies we tell ourselves or the truth that can't be changed. Emmy and Henshaw dealt with this before, when Henshaw was nearly denied to marry because of a possibility in his past, and when Emmy was nearly denied because of a possibility Henshaw did not want to see. What if two others, not so large of body and far older in time, have a similar problem? To Love and to Hold was directed by Ndubuisi Oko. It starred Kate Henshaw Nuttall, Michael Ocon, Fred Essien, Yoke Silva, Maria Therese Rogers, Karian Abasimfo. Outside, somewhere, we see the side of a person. We notice they are chained, and they are between two others, being squeezed. In between the shackled arms of this person, a shadow is noticeable. A little thing appear partially between the arms. It is humanoid, and it speak. Where are we going? The shackled human does not respond. Above, we can see a line of chained black people walking along the beach. A white man with a ledger, two white men with guns, a black man unshackled with a spear and a gun face them. From a mound, we can see the human train on a beach. A woman is on this mound with an interesting blue necklace about her neck. She is humanoid also, and she's looking towards something very important. The young woman looks through a lens to the west, and she noticed a humanoid in between the shackled arms, and she cries, "Tana!" The young humanoid female run down the hill and whistle for an insect. It lifts her up in the air and takes her within the chained crowd. She goes between legs, arms, and various activities of humans. She pronounced joy seeing Tana. Tana! Tana turned his head, noticing his name was called. He sees the big slave ship door and cries out for his love. Arifawa! Arifawa's eyes tear. She can see Tana amidst the humans going into the ship to never be seen again. Tana! All is dark and we go through time to modernity when an airplane arrives in Accra. The plane settles and the stewardess beckons everyone out, and a young man leaves the plane. He sees a young woman he loves running to him. Miriam! Miriam! And the woman reply, Henri! Unbeknown to Henri inside his bag, in the dark, Tana, awake, he speak to Esibi, his deceased wife. We are in my people's home, Esibi. We have finally made it. Please pray for me. Outside the dark of Henri's bag and on the road, a car is going to Abidjan, finally arriving at a home where a family stands to greet them. Miriam is greeted by Emmy, her mother, Peter, her younger brother, by a year and a few months, and Henshaw, her father. They react to the arrival of Miriam, holding this strange man's hand. Miriam and Henri walk towards Miriam's family. Emmy's hands are clasped in happiness and excitement. Peter walks over to get a hug. Henshaw stands erect Mama? Papa? This is Henry. I accepted his marriage proposal. Emmy and Peter hug. Then they look with a slight concern at each other toward Henshaw. Henshaw's face is resolute. Where's this boy from? New Orleans, Papa. No! No, you can't marry him. He, he is the son of slaves. Henry steps back, stares at Henshaw. Miriam stepped forward angrily, confronting her father. I will marry him, even if you don't accept. Henshaw, with arrogance, erect, his head held very high. Say, you are not of noble blood. That is expected. Emmy's face boils over. She tells her children, come Miriam, come Peter. Emmy grabbed Peter and Miriam and leads them to her car. Henry followed angrily and quietly. Henshaw recognizes he's made a big mistake and approaches. I'm sorry. Forgive me, Emmy. I told you, never again. In Emmy's car, being driven on the road, Henry speaks with sadness, sitting in the back. Your father doesn't like me. My father doesn't even know you. Ma, where are we going? To Auntie Angel's, Miriam. Tana, with an appearance of years for a Janidogo, leave Henri's bag and look outside past the car glass. He see a familiar sight. The Mtiku tree. The wet tree. Tana's voice is resplendent. Mtiku. And he looks to the sky and the area around. Okay, he say with affirmation. Okay. Later, in Auntie Angel's home, Henry, Miriam, Emmy, Peter, Auntie Angel, and Uncle Insom sit and talk around a dinner table while eating some of Auntie Angel's food. Auntie Angel is frustrated. I thought Henshaw was past this. He has always been sensitive and foolish about this. You know that. Henry replies, we can wait. I comprehend his fears. My own parents are worried. Thank you, Henry. But this is not just about you and Miriam. Miriam, you are old enough to hear this. Your father and I have always disagreed on your path. He was angry when you left for college. He was angry when you rejected Paul. Miriam's face sat, and Emmy continued. But he knew I would leave him if he ever disrespected you, because you are adopted. Our family could end up broken after this. And Emmy starts to cry. A silence comes over the entire room. Uncle Insom butts in trying to heal, as always. My nephew has always fought to appear and to be a part. But it isn't our way to stay broken. And Auntie Angel continued, speaking with gentle retort. Yes, but it is not our way to be together in unhappiness. Miriam faces her mother, as she did when she was a child. I don't know what to do. And Emmy affirms, that is why we are here. Rest. Take it easy, and in the coming days you must decide as will I. Peter, you are soon to be 17. You will have your first test as well. In the evening, all but one rest inside Auntie Angel and Uncle Insom's house, shrouded in night. About a window, opened only slightly, Tana is present, whistling an insect to approach. Before Tana can jump on its back, a young Janidogo leaped from behind the insect. Uncle! He he knocks over Tana, who is shocked. Kwasiku, what are you doing here? Kwasiku, joyous and straight, grabbed his uncle in earnest. I wanted to have an adventure. I was tired of being there. Tana is very upset and shakes his head. He called the insect to fly away. I didn't travel first by choice. You understand, Kwasiku? And I may not come back. What if you want to go back? How will I help you? I want to, Uncle. I am here with you. Tana noogie Kwasiku and stand with purpose again. Well, all right, nephew. It's your choice. I'll call another ride. After a beautiful bird arrive, Tana and Kwasiku hop on its back. Tana speak to the bird. To the tiku. The beautiful bird, Tana and Kwasiku are riding, fly high to the tree. Kwasiku is wondrous, looking out at the grand view of the land about the wet tree. It is so beautiful, so green. Tana is full of introspection as the wind brushed by, and he recalled an adventure with Arifawa in days past. Going through the shroud of memory, we are now in the wet tree with a young Tana and his father in their home. Tana's father is serious. Remember, the first Janidogo was born from I know, Dad. A young sea girl and an elder tree. Tana assures his father, interrupting lovingly. Tana's father, who's very proud, is worried as a parent. This journey could be very dangerous. Reports show the people of the Old Green have been decimated. Making a new map of that land, I don't like it. It may be very dangerous. I know, but it is great to take up this tradition from you, Father. A courier enters the room. The Queen has prepared your transport. The grasses say it will be best to move within the hour before the big wind comes. And if you want to know where Tana is going and more of his lovely journey with Arifawa, Imi, Hinshaw, Kwasiku, and the rest, you will have to read the book exclusively on Kobo. Thank you for your time, and be safe.